Hi guys, we are about to start Liquid Show. You know, we are doing these days how to drink Liquid Show episodes. So that's the video series we are filling these days. We try to explain how to drink properly in these videos. It can be a different liquor, tequila, rum, gin, vodka, arak, etc. Hope you remember our very first video of this series, how to drink vodka. We explained how to drink vodka in a Russian way because vodka being founded by Russians. So in our video, we tried to describe you how to drink vodka in a Russian way. Mostly we were considering to tell you how to drink vodka with least side effects. So I hope you have learned it from that video of vodka. Meanwhile, most of you have asked, according to current financial situation, you can't buy vodka, but most commonly you buy galaraku. So you have requested from me to explain how to drink a galaraku in a proper way. So guys, as you have requested, I'm here to do a show today about arak. So I was wondering, Russians have their own way to drink vodka. Mexican have their own way to drink tequila. Also, there's a way to drink whiskey properly. As Sri Lankan, do we really have a proper way of drinking our own liquor, which is arak, as you all know? I did some research on it and try to figure out is there a standard method to do so, but I couldn't find any standard method which explains how to drink arak in a proper way. I have discussed about this with some experts in my field. After gathering some informations and some advices from them, I have decided to do this special episode of how to drink arak in a standard way. And I did concern in this video to tell you how to drink arak in a way that is not harmful to health. So I think this episode is going to be a very important episode for you because most of the Sri Lankan purchase araku, which is arak, according to their budget. As we all know, here in Sri Lanka, liquor prices are really high. So most of us are familiar with arak. Hope you remember the beginning of our Liquid Show. At that time, we used to talk about arak a lot through our videos by inviting many people. Okay, let's move on to today's topic then. Here I choose today extra special arak made by DCSL, also known as Distilleries Company of Sri Lanka. So this is DCSL Extra Special. I must say why I choose this exact drink today, because this is the most famous arak in Sri Lanka. So let's take a look at the arak. Let's see what are the ingredients of this. When it comes to arak, there's lots of categories. If you take this is blended arak. It's like this. When we talk about whiskey, there's single malt whiskey, blended whiskey. Likewise, this is a blended arak. Then we can talk about old arak, and there is another kind of arak which does not use toddy while producing it. That's another kind. Comparing to that kind of arak, we have blended arak on the table. So here guys, you must wonder what is blended arak, which we used every day. In this episode, let's go through this and let's figure it out. Actually, blended arak is made of 3% of coconut toddy and the rest of the mixture is usually made out of something else. As an example, they say they use molasses. You might have heard of molasses. Molasses means a byproduct of sugar production. Yes, it is a byproduct known well in sugar production. So they use sugar and yeast to make the mixture. So that's how this arak being produced. Now you know what are the ingredients of this arak. We clearly described how molasses being added to the mixture and how they do fermentate procedure and how they mix coconut toddy. Usually when they finish the production process, they keep the liquor in vats for tanning. You see the special color in each liquor. It could be arak or whiskey. To get that color, they need to be tanning. For tanning process, they use vats, which means wooden barrels. Here in Sri Lanka, we use Halmilla wooden barrels for that. So they might have done it in early ages, but I don't think they are still doing that. It means they don't tanning in containers now. As I learn in present, They're only fermenting and send it to the market. I'll explain why I feel like that. I bought this bottle today morning. The manufacture date of this bottle is 17th of February 2020. By looking at the manufacturing date, it's clear that they didn't have enough time to tan the liquid in wooden barrels. Because if they do that, they need more time for that. We are still in 2020 June, so we can see they don't have time for tanning. So I guess to get this color, they might have added artificial coloring. It's obvious that whatever comes in artificial flavors are not healthy at all. So I think now you have a proper idea about this drink, how it made and what's inside, the history of this production process, and how it been produced presently. Likewise, now you see the two differences of two production qualities also. So, what is the best way to drink the arak that we usually drink? When you drink an arak, actually not only arak, for any liquor, there are certain chasers for each. Here in Sri Lanka, we call it shandy. Let's see what we mostly used when we drink this. Most of the time it will be Coke or Sprite, because by mixing Coke or Sprite into this drink, it's easy to reduce the harshness of this arak and it gives a better taste too. And there's another thing I should mention here, which is after you drink this drink, the odor of this drink will be stays for few days. Not only you, others also feel that. So that is the main weakness of this drink. So the most of the people don't like to drink this because of that exact reason. So that's a special concern. So today we have here two chasers going along with this drink. I hope you can see properly. Those two are soda, and then we have water. You know, soda means carbonated water. So it's also a form of water, but it contains carbon dioxide. Now you might have a question, why we use these chasers for this drink? Why only these? Why you can't use Sprite? Why you can't use Coca-Cola? So let's have a look. Let's go a little deeper. I told you earlier, we use molasses, sugar and yeast and toddy. If we gather all the ingredients together, there's a lot of sugar in this drink. Actually, it's more like a sugar syrup. But the thing is, you can't taste sugar in this drink. Again, you might have a problem. Though it contains sugar, why it doesn't taste like sugar? Even the whole fermentation process also goes with sugar. You know, sugar means carbohydrate. Some people say this drink is good for diabetes, but it's all wrong. Here I must say no liquor is suitable for diabetes patient. No liquor means no liquor. Because each and every liquor process starts with sugar. You might think it's a small amount. No, it's a big amount of sugar. Okay, it's a fact that lot of sugar is not suitable for any type of person because it's not healthy at all. It's bad. It might be a reason for obesity and also for diabetes. It reduces insulin intake. Sugar is the reason for that. And there is another common problem that we see. Among the people who drink this, for 50 ml of this liquor, they add 100 ml of Coke. If we look into that moment, just think we count the calorie. In this case, chasers' calories are higher than the liquor, and it increases the harm which happens by drinking Coca-Cola. It's higher than usual. So because of that, we decided to show you the right way to drink this liquor using soda or mineral water. Now I think I have given enough information about this drink. Now let's see how we gonna drink this properly and what are the issues you will get and how to avoid those issues and drink this nicely. Okay, here we have the arak. We poured a shot. Now let's add to this drink soda. We use same amount of soda. As you see here, when I close my glass to my nose, I smell the odor of that liquor, which is really harsh. I think you also have the same experience. You know what I mean? It's type of a vomiting feeling. It's not so good. But we drink it by habit, so we bear it. If not, nobody can drink this with this harsh aroma. It's hard. That's the main problem. So, as we experienced, it's not easy to drink. So I would like to suggest something here. So this is going to be good. I bought some ginger today. You know, ginger is a good herb. Not only add into food, ginger uses as a medicine also. So it's a really good herb. I cleaned the ginger well and then I sliced it, as you can see here. So you can add this ginger to this drink. You can smash it or chop it and then add little by little to the drink. Just like that. And there's another thing that I bought. That is lime. Lime, or you can use lemon, but this is lemon rather. You know, it's not hard to find lemon or lime. Maybe you can easily take it from your home garden. Though it's easy to find, there's a small problem too. Some people says citric reduces the alcohol feeling of the drink, which means you not get high enough if you add lemon or lime into your drink. As you know, there is a very common remedy. When you get too high, people use lime to reduce it. Theoretically, I don't think it's correct because when it comes to cocktail, in the mixing process, we use lime like 80%. Most of the Sri Lankans might not use it, but in other countries, they use it. So now we mix the lemon to the drink, squeezing. If you want more lime feeling, you can add a few more slices like this. It looks like this. Soda or water, both you can use for this. No problems with that. So we already prepared it. Let's give it a try and see whether the harshness is still there. Earlier, when I closed this into my nose, but the now feeling is totally different. It's good. No harshness. Now everything is done. So we are ready to drink. As you can see, it's super good. It's common after taking the first shot, your facial expressions are changing. But today I am drinking the brand Gal, aka Extra Special. You can drink it like water. See, that's the technique behind this. Okay, if you like to add more things, here I have some ice cubes today. It's not new that we use ice cubes when we drink whiskey. So let's add few cubes. Here I added 2. Looks more decent. More and moreover, after reducing the harshness of this drink, ice adds a chill feeling to the drink. Okay, let's move to the next. Now you know there's something missing here. What is it? While we drink, we do eat. So we have to do that because, liquor is not good to our health. It causes damages to our organs. So to reduce the damage that causes liquor, we have to eat while drinking. And there's another thing to remind you. Do not ever drink empty stomach. To avoid that, we must eat. Now it's time to take a look at what are the best dishes to eat while you're drinking Extra Special Arak. I can suggest some of them here today. You might have your own choices, but here I managed to bring which I believe is more suitable. Chicken, grilled chicken, right? And also, why food is so important. Let's see, chicken or else egg. There is one common thing. In all these type of food, those are protein sources. Then, this liquor type, it contains a lot of sugar. It means carbohydrate. Here with food, we take proteins. And then, just think we're gonna take rice here or else a kottu, maybe sausages. They're also rich in carbohydrates. Then drink and the food both contain carbohydrates. So overall, the liquor we use has carbohydrate, the food we use has carbohydrate, and chasers the same. So when we take all these things together, there's a lot of carbohydrates in that meal. Maybe after taking it, we go straight to the bed. Then we sleep for hours. After hours of sleep, all the carbohydrates we consumed convert into fat. It causes obesity and it's not good for health. So think about it again. It's full of carbohydrates. Our drink has carbohydrates and the chasers contain sugar, which mean carbohydrates. Not only that, and all the food we take has carbohydrates. So it's a huge process of carbohydrates through our meal and our body as well. That makes the next day hangover too. So that's why I suggest you here, try my method. It will be a huge support for you. Keep yourself healthy and fit after having a drink. there will be no issue. So my advice is for you, if you want to drink continuously, you have to follow this. Then the next thing. Hope you have watched one of our previous episodes where we taught you how to make rock mojito. Many of you have said that is not an easy process. So here, I think this is going to be a good solution for you. I truly knew the main problem you had with this arak is its aroma, the harshness, but now you have a good option. In some other videos also we saw how to prepare a budget drink which suits your pocket, but here we have to consider how to drink healthy. It's not only about the budget. Don't forget, your health is first, so you have to think about it too. Because of that, I think this episode is really important for you. Give it a try and tell us how you feel it. We look forward to it. And don't forget to subscribe our Liquid app. Through that, you can easily update about our videos. If you want, you can download it and watch it later. And also, we invite you to subscribe our Liquid Show YouTube channel. Also, you can comment, share and like. We update lots of videos like this daily. Then it's about to end the show. We will be catching up sooner with another important video like this. See you. Done. Let's drink, amigos.